All right, welcome back to the Raise Your Vibration family, week 49, and today we are transforming into a new version of ourselves. And how do we do this? How do we transform? We have to find that shell of what we are, what we've latched onto ourselves to protect us or to just get things done, and we need to crack it off. So you gotta find that crack, wherever it is, that chink in the armor, because that is actually your salvation. That's where you go to take it off. Now, don't overthink the crack in the crevice. It's like when you're going through a wall, you just gotta find a weak point and you just go for it. But sometimes the better way is rethinking it and maybe going under it and just digging under the whole wall, or going in as like a traitor or a friend. And so you go in to the city as a merchant, and then when your whole group of merchants is in there, it turns out you guys were invading, and then it's too late to keep you out. So this is just a way you can kind of slip in and recreate yourself into escape from the problems. Or so you might think, because the escape is actually, it's the returning, it's the retreating into exactly where you need to be going. Because what you're doing now is not what you need to be doing. Because you're doing it from the wrong place. You have a shell on, and the shell is just how you're thinking, it's how you're being conditioned, it's how you're living. And so you need to change your habits and to start creating a better life. You have to change how you're thinking, and then you can start changing what you're doing and how you do it, and then you'll start getting there. So the problem is, people don't like change. They don't like it when change, either them or other people, they get threatened and they get put into fear when they see a lot of change happening. Now, when you realize change is a good thing, it's so weird. Like, we know change is good, but when it's happening, we have resistance towards it. And so that's very weird. It's like we know, yeah, change is going to be great. It's going to bring new opportunities, new technologies, new developments for everyone to prosper and do better. And we're going to have better ways to think and better ways to do stuff. And it's just going to be a better life for everybody through the process of change. But we know also that change is a bad thing, and we're kind of afraid of it because change brings on adversity, struggles, new beginnings, which is always chaos, and we know chaos is a higher risk for us. And so here's the thing, is risk is what humans are best at. And this is also the thing for artificial intelligence, why some people are afraid of it, because artificial intelligence is simply a means of calculating odds and calculating what's risky, what's not, what has the best chance of success. And so people are afraid of that because, yeah, I might actually just try to exterminate humans because humans are a very risky species. Like, what's the apex predator in the wild? It is a wolf pack is going to be more of a predator than a domesticated dog pack. But for humans, the domesticated humans are actually more of a predator than wild humans because we have some sort of brain power, intelligence, and way to use tools and strategy that other people just can't quite get to by having a rudimentary understanding of strategy and tools and tactics. So what I'm saying is change is good if you direct it in the right way, because you constantly have to be changing for the better. Because life happens as a progressive series of setbacks and step backs. And what your job is to take the 2 steps forward so that life can help you take the 1 step back. That's life's great mission, is it helps you take 1 step back, versus if you just take no steps forward, then it's going to be back. You're going to start atrophying, your stuff's going to go to waste. And the problem is you have 3 areas at least to work on, which is your relationships, your health, and your work, or your career, or your creativity. Pure expressive creativity. And you need to balance these out. And so the struggle can happen when you are trying to find the time for all these, And you need to change for the better in all three of these areas, but the change doesn't come easy. And when you change one area, the balance starts shifting in all of them, and you start going through chaos. So someone's ability to weather chaos and adversity is also their ability to change for the better and to create themselves a better life. So if you see someone that's very successful in an area that you're thinking of, it's because they can deal with change very efficiently. Now, if something's changing in your life, it can always be for good if you make it that way, if you're adaptable. And I could say humans are the most adaptable species on Earth right now because we've done it as domesticated humans, apex predators. All right, okay. But our adaptability must not be overseen or taken for granted. We can adapt to anything, but we need to force ourselves into the situations where we're forced to let go of what we are and to transform into what we can be and want to be. Is to stop stopping yourself and just taking the easy way out. By providing the most value and always following through. Because patience is super important, and following through. If you can be patient about something and not need it done now, but you're following through and you're getting it done now, there's this balance between getting it done and not needing it done. And when you can do that, you'll be an excellent creator, a leader, follower. Your relationships and health will improve because you've changed for the better, in the sense that you can be patient with your results, but you can be taking action every day and just following through with everything that you're doing, with your promises to yourself, with your promises to other people, by demonstrating the actions that are required in order to follow through. Because in the beginning of everything, it's always chaos, and it's change, and it's weird, and it's scary. You don't know what's going to happen, and it might all fail, and it might all be for nothing. But it will never be for nothing if you keep going, because this one thing might fail that you're starting now, but it will lead you to starting something in the future that will work. Even if you have a progressive series of failures, it's never failures. If you keep on going, it will always be progressing towards success, because each failure will operate in a way to uncover a way or a path or something you didn't think of before, in order to take that and apply it and to change your approach and to change into a new person. Because if you keep going and you follow through with your plans and you just be patient with the results, but you always take notes and you realize what's the best way for you to change, what's the actual best way for you to change, and not a reactive change, but a change that you know is actually the best. Because up here, the reactive change is the top of the mind. Change now. Gotta be now. Let me just get right into it. That is the opposite of patience. Have the patience, don't be reactive, but realize that if you keep on following through and you're slowly taking these lessons and how you can improve your approach, you will eventually become exactly what you want to be, and better, because you're also embracing change. So what you want to be now is not what you'll want to be in the future, but you'll know the process. You'll know how to get there. You'll be able to crack the shell of what you are, because that's the only way to become what you want to be. All right, so here is the mallet to crack that shell. Go for it, and let me just give you 3 things real quick to help you break that shell. Think differently. Try to be kinder to people. Try to be more understanding. And try new things. Keep on following through with every one of your promises. Make promises to yourself and follow through, and that will help you change everything. So thanks for watching the Raise Your Vibration family. Week 49. This is Haiku. Check out the email below because it's going to be awesome and amazing and super cool and give you extra knowledge and power. And Peace out. All right, have a great week, and let me know how it goes. Tell me what you learn, and let's make some change. All right, peace out. Good luck. And take action.